The finest.
Me, sci-fly, whole style, stuck up. Used to talk to myself, I told him shut the fuck up.
My name is DJ Trizzak. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been DJing 16 years. I represent Swoon Unit crew. That's my DJ crew, and then Sadie Hawkins Records. That's like the label. And then I'm the tour DJ for Cesar and Ghost for this Building Bridges tour, second year in a row. So yeah, that's pretty much my rundown right there. Swoon Unit is like my DJ crew. That's like Merlin, special guests. It's also the longest running b-boy crew in North Carolina. Swoon Unit crew, they've been around for 10 years, and they're actually having an event tonight. They throw a lot of battles. They've pretty much kept the b-boy scene like been, keeping it alive more or less. Not like it really died or anything, but they like, we love the culture, and we do battles, for DJs and b-boys and events, and we try to keep it real to the culture, real culture oriented. Well, tonight is the Building Bridges tour, Raleigh, the Raleigh date of the Building Bridges tour, and we're all from Raleigh, so this is like a event that's near and dear to all of us here that are participating. We got a bunch of our homies that have supported the Building Bridges tour in their cities. We got our homies from Virginia. They've been, hooking us up with Building Bridges dates. So this is where we return to love, and we have them here to rock Raleigh to show people here, the caliber of cats that we've been, messing with on this whole tour thing. And yeah, it's gonna be a good show, man. I think we're absolutely connected, man. Like we're a hop, skip, and a jump away from each other. So, we need to have more of this camaraderie, and like, getting shows for everybody and just kind of building these bridges between our scenes, Okay. And yeah, we all support one another, man.
Sure.
It's all love. I've always loved scratching, man.
Yeah.
Like I started DJing when I was 14, and like I started scratching records, and like I love to do it, man. I'm never gonna stop. One of the other Swoon Unit DJs, Merlin, he was like the first cat I ever saw really getting busy on the turntables.
Yeah.
And he pretty much inspired me. He was major influence on me to really scratch and like really get into the DJing aspect of like the battling and just all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then, I was also influenced by, Executioners, Rock Rada, Rob Swift, all them cats, Qbert, the Allies crew, like Craze and A-Track, Infamous, J Smoke, all those dudes. Fifth Platoon, they were a major influence on me. Yeah, man, just all like the late '90s like scratch DJs, like that's how I really that's what really solidified it for me. Rags is from Virginia.
Okay.
He's been in the DMC competitions. He's straight up DJ's DJ. He's like a battle DJ. He rocks crowds. He's got body tricks, and he's a fly DJ. So he's here tonight. We got, he's got his turntable set up. I got mine set up, and me and him are probably just gonna play off each other a little bit. Maybe do some, you know, some straight turntablist stuff for a little while. You know, just do some freestyle stuff and just, you know, try to get the people feeling that. And then, you know, Cesar and Bo Jenkins and Mac Jones, they're all gonna tear it down. Brother Drew's here, Drew Salam from the Cypher, the NC State Cypher, which Cesar has kind of helped, you know, introduce these young cats to the scene, like the hip hop scene and just the culture in general, and you know, helping these MCs get their skills up, basically. So yeah, we're really excited, man. So me and Rag's gonna do our little specials thing, and then we got all the dope performances right behind that. Michael Jackson, PYT always does me right. You know, any kind of Michael stuff is like good for party rocking. And then hip hop, like I would say like Black Star Definition, like I can pretty much play that at like any show and it'll go over really well. You know, it's just like a classic jam. You know, Most Def and Talib Kweli at their finest, really. You know, that's a good joint. And then I'm partial to Exhibit C by J Electronica. You know, that joint is just crazy. Like he's got some joints like DMT, it's a Dilla beat, you know what I mean? He murks that. But yeah, like that Exhibit C, like it's crazy. You know, Just Blaze laced him with some crazy beat. You know? So that song always goes over real well, especially at hip hop shows. I'm working on a project called Coach Face Jackson, which is the Mad Rabbi from a group called Pins and Needles. He also started a crew called Third World Citizens in North Carolina, probably like 10 years ago or more. And Third World Citizens spawned like DJs like Craze and False and Shorty and you know, a bunch of cats, bunch of scratch DJs, but he started that crew. But he's the MC. Then on the beats, we got Double J the Genius, who does all the music he's the musical director for the Boondocks for season 3 and 4. So if you've seen the Boondocks, you've heard his work. He's doing all the beats for the Coach Face Jackson project, and then me and Merlin from Swoon Unit are doing a large majority of the cuts. We got PF cutting from Blase Blase. He's doing some cuts on it. Sound Machine's also doing some cuts on it. So we got, you know, a nice little roster of DJs, and then we got Mad Rabbi doing the rhymes and JJ doing the beats. So it's like a, you know, a super group, you know, in a sense. But that's the project I just finished. That'll be out on vinyl later this summer. And then Sadie Hawkins Music, my label. I'm doing a project called Skeletron, which is me, Adam Rotten, and Manifest on the beats. And you know, we got a gang of guests coming up on that album, like Rod Digga, Cage, Self-Titled. So yeah, I mean, we got some. That album is going to be done this summer as well, and then so yeah, those are like the two major projects right now, and I'm going to do some cuts for Rag's solo album, so that'll be cool too. That'll be like on some real turntablist, real scratch eccentric stuff right there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got in the pipeline right now. I'm on Twitter, just at Trizzak, Trizzak, and then I'm on Facebook, Zach, DJ Trizzak Davis. You can find me through Cesar's page and you know, Ghost. We're all tight on there. But yeah, Twitter at Trizzak, Trizzak. That's like the easiest way to find me. Shout out Swoon Unit crew, shout out Sadie Hawkins, shout out Zulu Nation, shout out 1100 Hunters, Shout out the High Cypher fam. Shout out the Balance. You know, all the Chapel Hill cats, all the Durham cats. Yeah, all my DJs out there that keep it real to the culture and, you know, still practice their cuts. It's very important. You got to practice them cuts. And that's the message really for the year. That's the mantra. The mantra is practice your cuts and practice your juggles. We gotta uplift this DJ culture, man. We gotta take it back and, you know, get you know, let them know we're still around and kicking and keeping it real funky on the turntables, man. We don't play with controllers over here. We play with turntables and mixers. Yeah. I'm not gonna front. I actually use a controller for my job, but I don't like own a controller.
But you know how to do this for real.
Yeah, I use it.
You represent the culture, right?
Yeah,
so.
I'm a turntable dude. Yeah. What up? My name is DJ Trizzak. You're watching The Finest on Sci-Fly TV. Pow.
The Finest.
Sci-Fly whole style stuck up. Used to talk to myself, I told him shut the fuck up.